just that.
He's all good for Curry, though, on this.
The fines are in for UFC 229 and the extra octagon outrage from October. Nevada State Athletic Association today voting unanimously to suspend and fine Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor. Khabib, who beat McGregor, it was a submission in the fourth, leaping out of the cage to confront McGregor's teammate Dylan Dennis, while McGregor was himself restrained from leaving the octagon, which doesn't seem fair. For more on the fines from UFC 229, we bring in our heavyweight. He's MMA insider Ariel Helwani, and this is said with respect for the sport, not criticism, but I'm reminded of the movie Dr. Strangelove, which is about a nuclear war, and the Russian ambassador and the American general start wrestling, and the president says, "Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room." I mean, this post-fight fight was over the top, but was it such an infraction that it justifies a fine of $500,000 and a 9-month suspension?
Honestly, I believe so. That's a great quote, by the way. But I do believe so because this has never happened before. And I think Nevada, being one of the sort of, leaders as far as regulation is concerned, felt like they needed to put their foot down and set a precedent here. So Khabib jumps into the crowd. They feel like they can't have other fighters do that, so they wanted to come down very stiff. Khabib doesn't seem all that happy with the decision. I just spoke to his manager, Ali Abdelaziz, and he told me that Khabib will never fight in the state of Nevada again, and he hopes to return at Madison Square Garden in November. So he doesn't seem all too pleased with Nevada this evening.
There's another point brought up during the hearing by the commission about McGregor, which is disciplinary action could be considered in the future if Conor McGregor does not dial back his profane pre-fight talk and antics. What are the chances you think that UFC and McGregor actually are going to address that? Because it seems, again, like this is part of the fun.
Absolutely. And I'm reminded of a quote from one Popeye who once said, "I am what I am," right? And that's who Conor McGregor is. And I don't think he will be changing for anyone. He sets the standard. He sets the rules. And the UFC, I don't think, wants him to dial back. In fact, they used all of his pre-fight antics as promotional tools to sell the fight. So they can say whatever they want, but it's free speech at the end of the day, as long as he doesn't hurt anyone.
Ariel Helwani, ESPN's master of the Octagon and the Montreal Expos. Great, thanks.